my name's Leanne.
Hiya, grab yourself a seat.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Right, so we're here for the job interview for you for the graduate scheme at our company Aldi.
Yeah.
So first of all, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. So at present, I'm a full-time administration assistant, a full-time mother, and I'm also doing a foundation degree on the side of that as well.
Wow.
So I'm trying to ram a lot of things in, but I love challenging myself, so it's absolutely fabulous. Everything else, really, I like to broaden my knowledge. I like to do courses. I like to spend time with my children, do loads of activities, and yeah.
Sounds excellent. So what do you know about us?
Well, I've researched quite a lot about the Aldi graduate scheme. I looked at a few others, and yours shone out upon everybody else's. It just looked absolutely outstanding. I really like the benefits, I like the support, the training, so it was a no-brainer really to apply for this kind of scheme.
That sounds good. So who are our main competitors? How do they differ from us, and what do you think they do better than us?
Well, I've had a look at the kind of SWOT analysis of the supermarkets in my foundation degree, so it really helps me to kind of answer that question. Obviously, the main competitors are your Asda, Tesco, Morrison's, Sainsbury's. At the moment, I don't even think Lidl or little stores like that are even coming into play, because Aldi's absolutely just smashed everybody else out of the water. I looked at your figures for the last 5 years, and you've had an increase of 19% over the share of market, so it's obviously expanding and going in the right direction for Aldi.
Sounds good. So what challenges do you expect to find yourself in this role?
I expect a lot of challenges. I looked at the 12-week forecast of training, and it seems really, really hard work but rewarding. So I'm just really excited to start and hopefully start and get stuck in really.
Sounds good. So just a few little things. How do you think you can work under pressure and deal with deadlines? Obviously you do quite a lot with the university and your children and everything else.
Yeah, of
do you
course.
think this job will be taking too much on, or do you think?
Yeah, no, it's a really valid point. I would exactly think the same. But I'm at a position in my life where I feel like I need and be able to challenge myself. I have the right, family support and everything for children and things. So, I've got a really good balance of family and work life. And yeah, I think that I would be suited for the role. I'd be able to put all my efforts into it,
Yeah.
and really shine through, hopefully.
Excellent. So can you give me a strong example or examples of when you've had to work on your own initiative?
Yeah, of course I do that on a daily basis. As head administrator, I have to manage quite a lot of people's work as well. So when I am under pressure, as you say, or anything like that, I have to work to my own initiative, prioritise my workload, organise everybody else's work. So it's quite challenging, but I love it.
Yeah. Excellent. So how would you deal with employees who are of age and maybe don't give you the respect, or maybe don't think you should be in that position? How would you deal with that situation?
I've had to deal with that previously, and it can be a kind of awkward conversation to have with somebody, but I wouldn't want to go behind that person's back and as you say, grass to a manager or anything like that. I'd try and deal with it hands-on, and I'd approach that person and say, look, from your point of view, what is it that you're not respecting from me, and where can we meet in the middle so we can have the kind of relationship that's professional for the shop floor.
That's a very good answer. So how would you deal with an employee what maybe say keeps turning up late or not respecting? Why do you think it is? What would you do? How would you deal with it?
Okay, so again, I'm also dealing with somebody like that at present. There's got to come to a time where if they don't respect their job role, and if they don't want to turn up on time and give the effort that's required, then I'm sorry, it's just not good enough. I don't see that there should be multiple excuses for not coming into work on time when everybody else can make it, unfortunately. So I wouldn't really have much time for somebody unless it was a very, very, very valid reason, and they should have come to maybe the manager first to express their reasons instead of me seeking it. So.
Sure. So how would you describe your management style if you were to do the manager's role?
Of course, at university we've actually been discovering the different roles, and I feel like I need to get a balance of all of them to become a good manager, not just one style. bureaucratic could be fine when ordering people to do things, but I don't think that kind of managerial role is good when speaking to somebody in a personal manner. You know, I want to become approachable, but I want people to respect me, do the job in hand, and get a job done correctly, and obviously meet the targets.
Sounds good. Have you got any questions for me?
Yeah, I was just wondering, so in regards to training and things like that, what timeline are we looking at? Is there room for progression once I've met this, or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like you said, we do have the 12-week scheme for the training. We are at sort of one of the biggest supermarkets, as you know. There's quite a lot of benefits to it. You know, it's starting salary of 42,000. I think it goes up to 70.
Yeah.
There's things like company car, that sort of thing. So we do definitely want to keep and progress our staff if we were to offer you the role. In terms of that training, a lot of it is your own initiative, so you will be managing the shop and your own staff and dealing with that sort of thing.
Brilliant.
What we are here for you.
No, that's excellent.
All right.
Also, I'd just like to ask as well, what's your selection process? You know, and how am I going to find out if I've been successful or not?
We'll be in touch with you. There is a few stages to this interview. So there's this interview, and then we've got to sort of put you through a few different sort of scenarios before we give you the final decision.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, we'll definitely be in touch.
I really look forward to it.
Thanks
Can I just
for
leave you with my CV, and there's a covering letter for the job that I'm actually applying for. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Nice to see you.
Thanks.
Thank you.